Big love in the building. Make sure I get that motherfucking lover's patience. Let me tell you one thing though. Yeah, Rose. I don't need no motivation. Trying to change my situation. Make a lane away from niggas. Hit a fatal when your niggas. I don't get no explanations. I don't need no validation. I don't see no competition. I don't need no phony bitches. I don't fuck with opposition. Kill them all with preparation. Mix the flow with education. Smoke the whole of medication. Get these hoes above my face. If you ain't adding to my space, then you a cancer to my greatness. Yeah, bitch.
Fuck is up?
This nigga just did the Birdman.
Yo,
we back.
Yo, fuck is up?
The big three is back.
Fuck is up?
What's up?
Hi guys.
It's
episode 12.
Excited. It's coming off the bye week. You feel me? Shout out to Memorial Day and all the veterans. You know what I'm saying, that serve.
You know,
before you even continue,
couldn't be me
Memorial Day was started by us, the black people, who was, remembering all our fallen brothers and sisters who went to war, who wasn't remembered or even registered and all that. Continue.
Word to Lenny, pyramids.
Oh.
It's End of Regulation podcast. I'm Shake.
I'm Low, a.k.a. Optimus Crime, a.k.a. Degree Low, and that's a word to Lenny C. Black.
Yo, Degree Low.
I mean,
we're going to get to that. Hold up.
Oh, yeah, we forgot about that.
Got the boy.
It's Bert. I'm in the building. What's up?
Degree Low.
That boy doing
Low.
big things.
I'm not even gonna look at him yet because this moment is about him. But I'm not gonna give him the full attention right now because our man's is a graduate, bro.
Yeah,
he's a college graduate.
2021.
Class of 2021, my son.
Class of 2020.
We're not talking to you right now. It's not about you. It's about us.
Okay.
It's kind of about
My
you.
bad, bro.
I'm gonna shut up.
I thought it was 2021, man.
Oh nah, I actually finished in 2020.
He's still doing that shit.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll tell her.
So he's a graduate, bro.
Doing big things out here, man.
Like for me, it's like, yo, when you, like, I've known bro since before we even went to school together, but I've known bro for so long, right?
Yeah.
And like to watch the person he's become over such a long time and watch the progression to become the college grad, like.
Yo, that's amazing. It's really amazing, bro. You finished.
We can talk. How do you
feel, bro?
We could talk. You good now.
How you feel?
Mr. Graduate, Mr. Degree, Mr. fucking.
Can I speak?
Talk about it for a little bit.
All right, so peep game, right? I'm gonna be real with niggas. Yes, I feel accomplished and I'm happy and I feel blessed and all thanks, to the Most High. But it's kind of whatever. Like, I've been finished, you feel me? I finished like last year in August type shit. So it was just the pandemic.
So the pandemic pushed it back. So it really wasn't class of 2021, it's class of 2020. Mm-hmm. Class of COVID.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yo, you an asshole.
But it was lit. Like,
but at the same
the class of COVID.
Like, my shit was, it's actually funny. It's kind of ironic and symbolic. My graduation was held at MetLife Stadium where the Giants play.
Okay.
You feel me? So, I know where I'm from, the bottom and shit. And to be a young black man from the bottom, to grow up, go through school, and graduate where the Giants play, that's kind of like a bar. That's where I'm
started from the bottom, now we here. Like, literally, that's your life.
Word is born.
Okay.
Gotta respect it.
So your life is not really so much a Papoose bar as much as it is a Drake bar.
It's more Papoose than Drake, but I feel you. But
okay,
like I said, I'm thankful and I'm happy and shit, but I don't know if I'm done yet because.
Oh, Dr. Low loaded?
Possibly.
Dr. Low.
I'm contemplating.
So if you was to go,
I got my master's first before I go to jump.
We doing that already. We passed that. I'm not even. If you're telling me that you want to go further on into school, me personally, I believe that if that's your goal, I think that's within reach for you. So I'm not even thinking about masters. If you're gonna keep going, right? So if you were gonna go, right, and become Dr. Low, what does Dr. Low specialize in?
Chicken tenders.
All right, so we're gonna fry.
Yo, this nigga really said that.
Degree in chicken tenderloins.
I mean, I don't know if y'all peep, but the price already done went up. So from
now on,
whoever listening, Y'all better talk to me nice, respect me, and understand that
So
I'm not the same nigga that I was yesterday. You
It's only
heard?
premium chicken tenders now.
Only the finest
about
chicken tenderloins.
Let's talk about it. But how y'all doing, man? How was y'all Memorial Day weekend and all that and all that?
Memorial Day was fire.
We all spent it together, honestly.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Played some ball. Fucking, I'm gonna shout out
definitely was
to
together.
everybody's in the room. Ivan's here. We got Shiesty Miles here. Shawnee Beam is here. Rose's here, back from Miami, being fucking elite.
Lenny's here again.
We all play football on Memorial Day. That's something that we've all kind of, as a collective, we've done for like we at least all last summer. What was it, like every Sunday down there?
Basically.
Right? So we all kind of got together Memorial Day, and there were some interesting things. I don't know. Furman Vaughn said we can't get the footage, but
My fault. My fault. It's my fault.
Yeah.
This nigga Bert.
No. But we do got the interview though.
oh, we got the interview's good.
That's what Vaughn said.
Vaughn, the interview's good. Oh, nigga. So I'm gonna let Lo tell the story because Lo was really the one that kind of facilitated the interview. Bert really had to. He was like, "Yo," as soon as we realized that Bert was here, it was like,
Yeah, you gotta do it. You gotta say the
have to
whole.
do it.
You gotta tell the whole thing though.
because we told you, nigga, that we would find him, and we did.
Shiesty Miles, we talking to you.
He was out there again. The dude that was frying niggas that called you Shiesty Miles.
He
was out
outside. The young boy. But what was
but
really there,
But he tapped them and was like, "Yo, y'all trying to run out?"
we're gonna put the footage out because there was. We're gonna get back to Shaheem for just a couple seconds because the proof is in the pudding.
1000%.
The young man was very, very adamant about him not really being able to get guarded by Shaheem.
Man, your man's confirmed it, bro.
Even Keys confirmed it, and
Yeah,
Keys
man.
was we looking at you. Keys was on Shah's side the entire time. Shout out my man Keys.
I ain't gonna hold you. I still got like 2 badass turf burns that I haven't recovered from yet.
I don't do the same things as you. We're clearly not on the same athletic playing field.
See, you know what? Part of the turf burns that I have are your fault. You throw low passes.
I threw
When I be wide open, and because I be so determined to win, I just be diving, putting my life on the line for this shit. I be burnt. Yo, it was the day we was playing, it was mad hot.
Yo, it's dumb hot.
Mad hot. That turf felt like liquid fire
at all.
Liquid fire, so lava. All right.
Okay, lava, if you want to say that. It felt like lava out there.
That's why I didn't
But
jump on that field. I already knew it was hot.
The
The
turf burning and
field
shit
is
on my
lava.
knee, no funny shit. I'm probably way through my epidermis, and my bone probably was almost exposed, like on my knee.
Fun fact: what is the epidermis?
It's a layer of skin.
Talk nice. That's that degree. Anyway,
It's not. I'm just care about myself. The fuck? I YouTube shit and I read books.
imagine typing epidermis into fucking YouTube.
You gotta learn about shit, bro. You don't care about your skin?
Well, Lo came through to the crib and we had a talk, and I was telling
Niggas
him
talk about epidermis.
Nah, we were talking about like YouTube and shit that I watch and shit. So
What you be watching?
I'll be watching like dudes rebuild cars and shit.
Oh yeah. Nah, that shit is dope though.
Word?
Yeah, nah.
Dude rebuilt the whole Tesla, bro,
Why would he do that? What's wrong? What was wrong with the first one?
because it was like something was wrong with the airbags in Teslas, and they wouldn't give him parts or nothing. Like,
So he said, "Fuck it, I'll build."
Yeah,
myself
so
a new one."
he'll go to the junkyard, like a salvage yard, and just grab whatever they have and then just rebuild it. Like he took I was telling Lo, like he had a A7 that he got, like it was just took it and he rebuilt it. He threw like 30 grand into it.
So at the end of, I'm assuming this is a show. At the end of the show, does
Yeah.
he sell the cars?
Nah, usually he keeps them, and then he might sell them here and there.
So this nigga got like a real life Hot Wheels collection.
Yeah,
Kinda.
That's fucking busting. I'm not gonna hold you. My Hot Wheels collection when I was a kid was fire.
like he had an i8 too.
Everybody had their favorite car, right? What was your favorite Hot Wheels car?
I don't have a favorite Hot Wheels car. I had too many.
What was your favorite Hot
Yo,
Wheels?
bro.
He was too cool to have a
I
favorite.
always like
had
the
a
ones
favorite.
with how the
Cause I had Hot Wheels and
the
Matchbox.
sports Mercedes Benz will look like. I always loved the cars that had those type of rims on it. Like it was only those cars.
Okay, Mr. Fancy.
So you
Fancy.
was elaborate even with Hot Wheels cars.
Yeah, nigga.
Oh,
Excuse me, like
Money making Mitch over here.
my favorite Hot Wheels car was very Puerto Rican. It was a
Hello Sazon.
it was a Honda Del Sol.
Oh man,
It was a very
I bet you run. You look Puerto Rican right now with that shirt on.
yo, hey,
Looking like you run a
got fucking
bodega.
haircut and shit.
Hold on.
Yeah.
yo.
I don't know if the listeners peep. Look at this. Look how smooth this nigga hat is right now.
Boop nuke. Boop boop boop
Look at this nigga. Y'all see this nigga?
boop nuke.
This nigga head nuggety as hell. Like
This nigga, Bert, I called Bert. He's like, yo, you gotta call me so I can see the cut. I called this nigga. He's like, yo, you look like Bobby Hill. It's the fucking phone, bro. This supposed to be your friend. Look at, bro.
from King of the Hill.
Yes. He got the Bobby Hill cut, my nigga.
This supposed to be my friend.
Yo, you
Nigga
got
call-
that, yo,
Nigga,
you
I'm
got-
thinking this nigga called me want to see me for some encouragement. Nigga called me to hike on me.
Yo, go. No. Don't do
This is
that.
why I play
What do
Earl
after?
Sweatshirt.
What I do after? What did I say after? I was like, yo, bro, I'm proud of you. This is like a new beginning. Yeah. Don't try to do that. You're not about to pay me like that, nigga.
Nigga really got the army cut.
Nah, man, it's not that. Nigga, I have a fade. It's not, and the
Exactly.
waves
That's
will
what
be
they
there
get.
very shortly. So we're
Let's
not
get in
about
the
to do
army.
that.
Get the fade. That's a bar.
You got that off.
I'm nice.
You get that off.
Here all week.
Man, it was time. I've had my hair cut I've had my hair for like 3 years, and that was the first time probably since I was like a baby, like a kid, that my hair was ever that long.
Yo, I remember when you first started, you had the gummy worms and you want to show nobody, bro.
Yuck. How
Not the
nice.
gummy worms.
Bro, because I used to have braids back in the day. So, like, my hair started off like that, but I don't know how she twisted them shits. Because it was just like curls. I was just like, bro, like, well, what do you have in my hair? Like, what the fuck?
Yo, how do we get here?
You talking about hair, like his hair.
No, we talking about something else though.
Yeah, niggas tried to expose my new haircut.
Oh, we was talking about Memorial Day. That's what we was talking about.
No, I felt like we was talking about YouTube.
Yeah.
No.
Nah, yeah, because we talking about the car shit.
Well, I'm looking at the
Oh
list,
yeah,
and
but
it's
but
kinda-
that's themed from the Memorial Day one.
I'm pardon so well.
Yeah.
Brought up YouTube because it just popped in my head.
Besides football, what did you guys do? Did you guys go home? Did you guys grill with your family? Like anything like that?
My family grilled while we was out with y'all. While I was out with y'all.
So you came home with the burgers and shit?
Yeah, it was just burgers and kebabs and shit.
Fucking glizzies.
Nah.
You ain't eat no glizzies?
Nah.
You ain't. Let's play Swear to God.
Swear to God.
I ain't eat no glizzy, bro. It was a chicken and pepper and onion.
Yo, speaking of glizzies, right? Hold on.
Where are we going with this?
I don't know. He's got a story. I guess he got one of his stories that he's
Nah,
gonna
I
tell.
gotta go to my text messages. So my phone died yesterday. So I opened my phone this morning, right? And this is like, not this morning, but this is kind of like, so I went to Sojo with Ivan today. Me and Ivan, we went and got massages, right? So I fucking...
Rich niggas.
Got massages?
Rich nigga shit.
It
Ever
was,
saw Rush Hour 2?
there was no happy ending, but it was a good time. Stop
Call
Asian.
back to episode 1.
Stop
Shake
Asian.
craft.
Stop.
Shake craft.
I'm fucking wildin'.
Nigga treated like some wagyu out there.
Woo! Little Asian hands, huh?
Stop Asian hate. Nah, the lady that did my massage, her name was Alice. Shout out to Alice. You're never gonna watch this podcast because, you're Swedish, but, shout out to you. You did a great job. I don't feel anything in my body. But anyway,
Shake Watson.
I'm fucking wildin'.
so
All right, that's enough.
Shorty texted me, and I opened the phone, and it was like the last thing I text. No, this is not Alice that texted me.
Yo, this is making the
sho-
case worse and worse,
Yeah.
bro. It's just making it worse.
So I opened the phone, and like Shorty's a teacher. So I look at it, and nigga said, "Why my kids gave me a whole cup of glizzies?"
I'm fucking wild.
Yo, so like I don't know if niggas gonna be able to zoom in on that. Firm, if you can't zoom in on that, it's a whole fucking cup of plastic glizzies.
She work with fucking kindergartners.
Yeah.
What does that like symbolize? Like,
Yo, so
I'm trying to figure out like.
Yo,
what type
so
of
I was
celebration
like,
is that? I've heard of giving a teacher an apple. Well,
Yo.
I'm gonna give you a couple of fucking hot dogs.
here's a
Like,
Plastic ones.
What made you go with that verse?
she gonna be like, clearly these little niggas chose violence. I'm like, yeah, they like, here's a couple dicks.
yeah,
What made you go with that verse?
that's really what they saying.
Episode name might be couple dicks.
No, it is not.
Nah.
That's not
It's
this type
shake
of
crab.
podcast.
It's shake crab.
That is dead.
Couple
That shit is dead.
couple dicks.
Hold on. Yo, I opened my phone, like, I took this shit off airplane mode, and this shit populated, and it was just a couple glizzies, bro.
That don't make no goddamn sense.
Yo,
Them kids is different. Yo, kids in general, like, have just this insane amount of imagination where they can think of things, and they come up with things, they do different things that's just, like, they're hilarious, bro.
Yo, kids just choose violence every day, bro.
Yo, come
Yeah, I was just scrolling the TL the other day or whatever, and I just a random video just popped up, and I clicked on it, and there was a little girl said, "You was out there sucking dick." Like I was just like, why?
What made you go with that verse?
I'm not gonna
What
hold you.
timeline is this?
Yeah, my timeline.
Nah,
is
they was just
different.
retweeting it. I don't know. That people be retweeting just dumb shit on my timeline, bro. When I
What
get
type of
on.
followers you got?
Nigga, follow everybody in this room. Relax.
It might have been Shiesty Miles that
We all-
posted it.
You know, it's fair to blame Malik.
Yeah,
Hold on.
Yeah, it's always safe.
I'm blaming Malik.
Blame Malik.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, I
my
believe he put. I believe he put it in the group chat.
Yeah, I'm definitely blaming Malik for fucking that shit and COVID.
Jamás.
Hey, yo, Malik, you got your trampoline socks?
Oh my god.
Yo, the trampoline side.
The trampoline socks is nasty. Yeah, that's some freaky ass nasty shit, yeah.
Is it? Cause you got some too, bitch ass nigga. Like,
You lucky I can't find the other one.
fellas,
Bert
hold
be
on,
one leg fucking with trampoline side.
fellas.
I'm
Hold on.
fucking wild.
This nigga be hitting the shoe in the coochie. In his trampoline shop. Shoot.
I'm fucking wildin'.
Let me give a quick
Sorry.
PSA. To all the,
Oh my gosh.
To the male listenership. Check this out, fellas. What y'all need to do, go to either Sky Zone, Urban Air.
Yo, I
one
know.
of these
Wait, hold
trampoline
on.
parks.
I know a lot of these, probably like a lot of niggas that listen to this probably got out the hospital with hospital socks too, my dude. Like you can get those.
See, listen, hospital socks not sexy though.
They
You don't
not.
want to be laying some shit
Them shits
and you got
thick
on
as
a
hell.
hospital sock. It's just like it look oaky. Like at least the Urban Air and all them shits, they like got the nice colorways.
Why they make them like that though?
Them shit like elite size.
Nah, them shit's like washcloths.
Yeah, word. They like they fucking
Like,
taste
everything,
like
bro.
motherfucking mothballs. Like
Like you can just put your hand. And
Imagine
just
looking
wash
at
them.
socks, thinking about what they taste like. Anyway. They taste like feet,
Jamás,
nigga, they
amigos.
socks.
that's not true.
You bite into a sock, what you think it's gonna taste like?
It depends on the sock. Is
Or
it, a
it
brand,
depends on who
Jamás,
feet it was.
amigos.
is it a
Kinda
brand new
kinky
sock?
shit.
This nigga's
Niggas talking
insane.
about, bro.
This nigga's crazy. Nigga dead was like, sock look like it tastes like mothballs.
I'm not over here thinking about tasting socks and shit, but I mean, but now since we here, you niggas suck toes.
Yes.
Yeah.
In the missionary with the
So
with
what
shorty
the?
with
So
the
why
ankles.
niggas acting crazy? You ain't have to go in detail, bro.
Yo,
Like,
you always do something every episode.
horny man. Like, goddamn.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
you
wait.
always be. Yo, it's either your ass getting ate, your titties getting sucked.
You brought up.
Like, it's always some shit with you. Like,
Boop nuke.
I don't gotta wear no mask no more.
oh, you just wild. You just out here, huh?
Outside is super open.
Outside is open, everything open.
Pause.
Play.
What made you go with that verse?
Yo, you niggas is goofy.
Yo,
as hell
so
right
so
now.
in the time since we've been away, has anybody's vaccination status changed?
No.
I'm fully vaccinated.
All right, so have you been walking around with no mask?
No. I don't trust these fuckers. The fuck? We live in New Jersey, bro.
I think it's insane
that
how
mean?
like
Were we dirty or
yo,
something?
No.
one day
You just can't trust people. A lot of people from out here, bro. Especially like the white people. They just do sneak shit.
All right. There are no whites in the room. We are safe.
All right, yeah, and it's a nigga show.
Shout out to Germany.
Don't start that shit. don't start that shit, yo.
Yeah, it's just a little alley.
No, don't wild out. He's mad.
Yo.
Big Curie.
Oh, yeah, relax. Relax. Yeah, it's fire. German nigga that's a rapper with that name.
All right, so anyways, segue.
Shout out Dennis Schroeder.
So I got on this headband, right? I got on this headband for the viewers, right? Because the listeners.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Hold on, wait, real quick. Elo's talking. We have a list, and it's important. I know we're going off the rails, but just stay with us. Anyway, continue.
Like I was saying about my headband, for the viewers, if you peep,
It's upside down.
it's upside down. Ask me why.
Why, Lo?
Why, Lo?
Because I flip checks.
Play the boop, boop, boop. What the fuck? Like,
I get it. It's a Nike sign upside down.
Rose's still drunk from Miami because he would have been on that shit.
It's a bar. Hold on. Let me tell it to the room. Watch the reaction. I got on this headband, right? And see why it's upside down? Because I flip checks.
That's the bar with
Oh,
Papoose
niggas got
fan.
up and walked away. Oh, shit.
I spit hot fire. You know what I mean? And some dialogue.
Shut up. Rose back.
Word. Yeah, right.
He's back from Miami.
Nigga came right back just in time.
I mean, I'm on a different type of time. That's why I ain't got on no watch today.
Fuck.
Ooh.
That was what?
Bro, I got bars, yo, and I'll be here. Yo, you know what? I'll get these. Speaking of bars, Papoose has been dropping a project every month of this year. I don't know if niggas know, but niggas
seen
need
you
to go
tweet
check
it.
out. Niggas need to. I don't know who else more consistent than my mans. Every month you get a new project.
The niggas at 7-Eleven serving bad pizza.
I know this nigga did not just mute my motherfucking mic.
Yeah, this nigga Rose said.
He turned him down. I was like, yo, why I can't hear him?
Yo, my son is back from Miami.
And shoes and violence.
Listen, sir. Anyways, for the listeners who ain't hear me, Papoose done dropped a project every month.
Nigga looking over his shoulder like, better not unplug my shit.
This nigga, yeah, like I'm over here talking to myself and shit.
Yo.
Nobody couldn't hear you for like
Wasn't no listeners.
for no 10 seconds.
All right, we not gonna do this. What, your favorite rapper dropped some shit too, right?
Yeah, I mean, he didn't drop some shit. He was a part of a project with The Alchemist. Yeah.
Oh,
It's pretty good. With The Alchemist.
my man's out here dropping projects every month. Your man's out here doing features. Got it.
With The Alchemist.
Got it. It's Alchemist. The fuck, man? Niggas got Alchemist beats.
Does Papoose have Alchemist beats?
I'm pretty sure.
Are they good songs?
1000% is Papoose.
Is that...
Is that even a question?
Yo. That just really sounds crazy.
Yo, but that, like, him putting out, like, an album every month is like 2018 where everybody was putting out an album every week.
That shit is like when the fucking side chick just keep talking to you and keep talking to you and keep talking to you and just like, man, I don't want to hear this.
I don't know about side chicks, bro.
I'm about to say, like, I'm Team Faithful. I never had a side chick.
Let's play Swear to God.
I swear to God.
You niggas are lying.
I want
No.
everything. Yo, if I'm lying, let God strike me down right now. I've never had a side chick.
Never had a side chick when I was in.
I swear to God.
in a
I've
relationship.
never cheated before.
Yo, you see how Bert stuck that shit in?
Yeah, Bert, hold on, yeah.
Wait, what?
Hold on.
Wait, what?
You said you never. I heard you was
Bert
like,
said, I never had a side chick. I never had a side chick when I was in a relationship.
yeah, word. I heard a little asterisk, my nigga.
Nah, when I was in a relationship, I never had a side chick.
Some of you single main Jones with side Jones.
Yeah, word. That's what it sound like.
Yo,
to
so
me.
what would you like? All right, so for the people who've never had or whatever, if you were to have someone who would be your side chick because none of us are into the other thing, shout out to, it's Pride Month, shout out to y'all. What is proper side? You niggas are making this very difficult.
Go ahead, bro.
What would proper side nigga or side chick etiquette be? Like, if you were a side nigga, what do you think?
Okay, see, I can speak to that. I've been a side nigga.
Okay,
I've
so
never
we can.
had a side
I've
chick.
been
Okay.
that.
How the game is played.
That
Okay.
is exactly how the game is played.
Sometimes you gotta play your part, nigga. Like,
Exactly. Being the nigga that don't got all the main responsibilities, don't got to be the one in the pictures,
yeah,
don't got to worry about the birthdays
you
and
call
shit.
me when you need me.
I got one job, and that is
Holla if you need me.
okay, bro. But nah, I can speak to being a side nigga. I don't know what it's like. having a
Cut my
side
braids off like Trey. Anyway. Let's see, now I'm at my chest out.
You gonna start singing like a goat?
All right. You're not about to slander my
What
man.
made you go with that verse?
Yo, I fucking, that nigga got some good music.
He got some good music.
Great singer.
But he can't.
Whoa.
No.
What were we
But
talking
anyway,
about?
you were a side nigga before, right?
Yes.
What are things that you should never do as a side nigga?
First things first. Rule number 1: can't never catch feelings.
And when you say catch feelings, elaborate for some of the potential side niggas that are listening.
So, if you know that shorty's in a relationship, right, and she got you on the side and y'all doing whatever, cool.
Because most of the
At no-
time, women are going to tell you, right? Like, if this is what they're getting into.
Honest, yeah.
Like,
the
they're
ones
gonna-
who are, yeah.
The ones who are about they, like, hey, this is how I'm living. Like, this is who you are.
Exactly.
Okay.
First things first, yeah. You can't catch feelings. When I mean you can't catch feelings, let's say if you guys are doing an activity where y'all are going out on a date or y'all texting when she's not with her man type shit or FaceTiming and shit like that, at no point can you be like, damn, I should get him out of here or whatever, or nah, she need to be with me.
Nope.
That is her decision and her decision only, bro. You just sit back and chill.
Because your job is the cheeks.
Exactly.
Okay.
And some niggas, wait. I just learned something. Some women have specific niggas strictly to give them head.
Some nigga.
Niggas don't penetrate, don't hit at all. They got him only to give head. And I was just like, what the fuck?
Hold on.
They out here tongue kissing the tootie.
That's it.
Word to
He
Lenny.
ain't sticking nothing. I'm just like, man, that's... Sorry to that, man.
I mean, some
Where
people
that's
some
where they
people
keep
find
going.
gratitude in being pleasers or like
I do too,
doing
but
for other people. But like, I
that's
don't know
not
about that. Yeah, I don't know if I'm
only
living
that?
way.
Like,
Yeah,
it's just, all right.
What about reciprocity? I enjoy that too. Yeah, no,
Is that too much to ask?
that's a different life.
And and another rule: if you going to have it out here, have some tents, my nigga.
Yeah. Don't be fish bowling, I mean.
Yeah,
She got a
bro,
whole
dog.
boyfriend. Like, nah, bro.
Niggas be like, yeah, I see it.
Yeah, word. Nah, never.
You gotta be out here with the tents, man.
That shit is wild, son. You can't be out here just having shorty just being seen by the public eye. And y'all supposed to be low with it. Nah.
So
In the
okay.
top.
So Bert, what about you? What's some side nigga etiquette for you?
Some side nigga etiquette.
Like if you're in that space and you know, like this.
Yo,
not to say you're one of them
you
guys,
answered when she called. That's when you know. Said it's no like I'm always texting you, none of that. Nope.
Yeah, you don't reach out first. Don't
Never
be that.
reach out,
I mean,
bro. Just-
you wait for her to hit you.
Yo, she
up.
hit you, boom.
Wait for the
this,
coast to
this
be
is
clear.
time just to. Nah, I mean,
And this sounds terrible.
I've
go
never-
park the car over here. Then we go to this car, and we out. You know.
Let's get into this shit for real. I'm gonna give you niggas the play-by-play book because you don't gotta celebrate every victory.
You don't.
When I'm talking about you don't gotta celebrate every victory, you don't gotta put it on Front Street that
You fucking a nigga bitch.
you feel me. Sometimes that's just between you. No, all the time it needs to be just between you and her. You don't gotta tell your mans. You don't gotta tell your woman best friend or your whatever best friend. Nah, you just keep that between you and the person that you dealing with, and just ride that shit out.
That's
no pun
what
intended. until-
like the young kids is calling sneaky links and shit. Like nah,
Yeah, I hate that shit.
nah, you just a side piece.
Yeah, I want to say like how sneaky link.
I mean, sneaky linking is different from a
Yo,
side piece.
niggas be knowing who other people.
Back
be
in my
sneaking
day, the
with.
sneaky link was the motherfucking super thought or
Yeah.
the super ugly
Definitely.
butterface that nobody wanted to be associated with. That's
But
what the
everybody,
sneaky
but
link
everybody was fucking that girl.
word
Some way, somehow.
or guy, because niggas is that too.
Oh my god. Oh,
What you mean niggas that can't be hoes?
Shout out to them people.
I'm not even.
see,
I wasn't going there,
my
but them
mind is
too.
on
Yeah, them
pride,
too.
bro.
You feel me? All I'm saying is anything a man could be sexually, a woman could be. So if we about to just think that
Of
only
course.
women are hoes, nah, that's not that.
Nah.
Woman could be a hoe, man could be a hoe.
You know that?
Have you ever been a hoe?
I have my whole face.
Hey,
Monsieur Bouzin.
I'm a child of God.
Come on, bro.
let the church say amen. You're not gonna shake my hand?
Oh, I thought you was
That's
like,
crazy, bro. It's cameras, nigga. Like,
Yo, nigga.
These dope ass shades, nigga, I can't see shit in here.
nigga Steph Curry be.
Can't see shit in here. But yeah,
Yeah, they be leaving Steph dry hanging.
Nah, what's the name that used to be on the Lakers? Now you on the Pelicans? Yo, they always
Josh Hart.
They always leave him hanging.
No dab. Josh Hart be like, ooh, they be like, fuck out of here. All right, so we gotta tap into sports for a second. There's a lot of sports stuff to talk about. Where, I know
I ain't even
normally
paying attention to shit
That-
after,
not-
you know.
Not so much sports after the Knicks got eliminated and the Lakers got eliminated. But there's a lot of like pop culture things that are going, like pop culture or like life things that are going on in sports. Like one of the things that I've seen and that's been really, it kind of goes along the lines of what we were talking about when we were last here, is Naomi Osaka.
Okay.
And she speaks, as far as like, the mental health thing and as far as like athletes and them being kind of forced no matter what they're going through to sit in front of a camera the way we are. And like, we choose to do this, obviously.
Yeah.
But because they participate in this tournament and the tournament needs the press and the tournament has these sponsors and these events have all this money that's brought in and the people obviously want to hear from the athletes. You want to be as close to the game as possible.
Yeah.
But these people are forced no matter what they're going through. Somebody's mother could have just passed away. And the reporter's gonna step out, like they're gonna be sitting at a table just like we
Be
are.
on some straight bullshit like, hey, so how about blah, 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 blah.
Like, we know your mom just died. Real quick, what was going through your mind when you dropped a triple-double? And it's like, listen to that question. We know your mom just died. But how did you feel when you dropped a triple-double? We have diminished the death of somebody's significant other to the points that somebody scored that night in quote-unquote memory of them.
Not even that. Like, when you see a lot of NBA players get drafted, they, like, if they have a parent that died or dad wasn't there, like, they
that
always
shit
do that.
pissed me off.
It's like, it's almost every pick.
It's almost like if you want to go to the first round, you should just, like, knock one of your parents off.
Basically.
You gotta be an Illuminati to get drafted.
Or your dad's in the NBA, or you have somebody affiliated to the NBA.
Nah, but that shit, I remember it was this one dude that got drafted and it was just like, oh, he hasn't seen his dad in 17 years. And I'm just like,
God.
What does that have to do with anything?
What does that have to do with his post moves? Like,
Yo, son came out of college averaging 15 and 5. Like, what are you talking about?
his father dropped him off at a gas station. Now he has an amazing drop step. Like, that shit does not correlate at all. And, like, ESPN, Fox News, like, all you niggas that, hey, we really would like some money. So if we could delete all this stuff at some point. But all you niggas that are capitalizing off this kid.
Hey, yo.
Jamás, amigo.
We can work this out. But
Fuck
all
the
you niggas
fuck
who
the
are
NCAA.
But if you would like to give my son TJ a scholarship, we will accept it.
I respect it.
Nigga, Howard and all them shit's NCAA no matter where you look at it.
Yeah.
All these people who are capitalizing off of the deaths or off of just different life circumstances. Like, it's like, oh, like Jimmy Butler, for example.
Okay.
His life story is like ridiculous.
Yeah, it's nuts.
If Jimmy Butler makes it to the finals next year, suddenly we're gonna talk about it again. Even though we talked about it the year before, we talked about it when he was on draft day, we talked about it when this nigga might have had a great game. Somehow, somewhere, they're gonna work in the fact that these kids, like, came from something horrible. But we never hear about the white athletes that, like, their moms and fucking dads
But think about
are
it.
really cousins.
When the fuck do you see, like, a white athlete really get drafted? Like, nowadays.
I fuck with Bert. He let me rock, bro. Because everyone else in here is making faces.
Nah, when the fuck is the last time you really heard, like, okay, like, we say, like, KP. Like, it's always just, like, one. It's one a year. It's all niggas.
I'm about to say.
Like, even like, speaking of what Shake said, when Isaiah Thomas lost his sister.
They traded this
China.
nigga.
He balled out. He balled out that game.
He gave everything he had, and afterward they were like, "Hey, nigga, we would love to have
What a fucked up
Kyrie
hit.
Irving."
A fucked up hit. This
Nigga,
nigga 5'4". This nigga 5'4" Jamie.
with a hit pointer.
Yo.
I mean, it be like that sometimes.
Giving niggas 32 and 6, and they said, "Hey, we appreciate what you did.
Cavs.
God rest her
Cavs.
soul. We got some good ratings, but Kyrie Irving would love to play for us. Wouldn't you take that instead? Like, what the fuck, bro?
It is really max.
It's so bad on so many different levels when you look at, and it's like they try to diminish the shit, like the whole, like, it's a game. But these people spend their entire life. Like, imagine you spend your entire life working to be something. You love football, so every day when you go home, after practice you do extra routes. You spend extra time with your friend doing extra catches. You do whatever to make it to the NFL, for them to make your life story something where they've got to get ratings out of it. You know what you've been through, and there's somebody's gonna ask you, "Hey, what's something that like anybody wouldn't know about you?" And you're gonna tell them, and the next thing you know, that shit's gonna be on the big screen. It's gonna be the New Brunswick new apartments and Pig and Chicken on the fucking big screen with everything that Lowe has ever went through in life.
All right. So,
It's disgusting.
are we gonna remove accountability from the fact that this has been an ongoing system and that these players don't know that going into it?
We're not removing accountability.
Because it sounds like we are.
How are we removing accountability?
Because how would you know about what the fuck is going on in my life unless I told you?
These niggas do research. You're talking about a $1 billion corporation.
They go ask cousins. They go ask grandparents. They ask these other people. So they're
Do you
not
have
really
a
thinking
cousin?
about it.
Do you have a cousin that you don't talk to?
I have a lot of cousins I don't
Right.
speak to.
Do them niggas know important shit about you?
Not at all.
Not anything. They don't know where your mama lived. They don't know nothing about you.
Nah. Probably just...
All right, never mind.
I'm about to say, I'm
Do
the
you-
wrong nigga for this shit, bro.
Do you have any of those people?
I have a lot
People
of
that
those
you don't
people.
speak to?
Yeah,
That would know something about you?
probably. Yeah.
Right. So, given the opportunity to take 50 grand and tell somebody anything they could about you, you think they would?
Hell yeah.
And that's the type of stuff where it's like these people have limitless resources. We're talking about the NFL here. We're talking about $1 billion corporation, where it's like no matter what, they're gonna find out. So it's like, and not to
Yeah,
mention,
it's like you
these
can't really hide
kids
anything from them.
They were recruited by high school coaches
And I'm
who
not
sat
saying-
in their families' living rooms and learned everything about them.
I'm
and
not
then-
putting blame on the players whose information is exposed. What I'm saying is these players, they walk into these situations knowing that, hey, it is what it is. They're going to bring up this. They're going to say this. They're going to say that because this is a spotlight and this is the arena that I'm in. So I do understand the whole thing with the Naomi Osaka like shit. I understand that shit. But it's like, unfortunately, that is a part of it. And I'm not justifying it. And I'm not saying that it's right. But if you don't know how to maneuver that shit, like, we always praise Marshawn Lynch when he, yo, I'm just here so I don't get fined.
But do we, and you're right. You know, there's athletes and there's people in these situations where it's just like at the end of the day, you knew what you signed up for. You knew that before this particular event, that if you won or if you lost, somebody was going to ask you how you felt about it.
Word.
And are you allowed to then say, even though you knew before you went into this game that this was going to happen? That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Do you believe that those people in those particular situations should have the right to say, hey, I know that this is what I'm supposed to do, but like, I'm not up to it today. I just dropped the bottle cap.
Nah, not necessarily, because the thing is, when it's positive, nobody says anything. If it's some good shit going on and the reporters want to highlight some shit like that, yeah, it's great PR, great press, blah, 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 all this other shit. But when they want to highlight the negative and ask you badgering questions and shit like that, then it's just like, nah, forget this. I don't really want to do it, blah, 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 blah. So you can't take the good and not take the bad when it comes with this shit.
All right, so let's take
fair.
it. Let's take athletics and sports out of it, right? Because in this country and in the world and the society that we live in, athletes and musicians and people who do things that are not just day-to-day things are put on a pedestal. They're put on a platform where they can.
Oh, I got a perfect example.
Like
Jay-Z and Beyonce at the Nets game. Like, he was reaching for, like, her foot in public, but everybody was just focused on that. And it's like, that's his way of showing, like, affection in public. And I kind of got that.
Do we know that? Do we actually know that? Or
But it was put on the big screen.
Hold on, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm very
Bro, like, they have a thread. And it's a thread of, like, games that they go to. And that's his thing, is to rub her ankle.
And I saw those pictures, but
Yeah.
how we don't know that pictures.
Like, because even
these
Beyonce's
pictures-
mom came out and said it. They said, like, y'all really put this on the big screen, and that's just him making sure that she's good out in public.
All right, her mom said it. I'm not about to.
Yeah, because, like, she has anxiety for being out in public. Like, public please.
And that's also something I find very hard to believe.
Yeah.
But hey, who am I? Like, Beyonce's been famous forever and shit. She got
Famous
anxiety.
people can have anxiety for certain shit.
But that's like, yo, if you're at work, right? Mm-hmm. So you know that, let's take your profession, right?
Yeah.
We don't gotta talk about it. We know what your profession is, right?
Yeah.
So you sign up daily to talk to people. You talk to people. You take care of their needs, the things that they need you to do. You do them.
Yeah.
If that's what you signed up for that day, it's whatever, right?
Yeah.
So if somebody decides to complain to you or decides to talk to you in a way that, like, you don't feel like you should be spoken to in that moment, you could be having a rough day. You could be just like, at the end of the day.
No, I'm
like,
pulling them to the side. It's already a method. to
right,
my
but as an
madness.
athlete, as $1 million athlete with the fucking cameras on you on live, and this fucking asshole who's in the corner that works for the fucking Boston Globe, and he wants to know how you felt about losing this game, like, this person right now in front of the entire world wants to know how you feel about something on your day. You just tell me that you would pull them to the side. These people have to, even after giving their all, taking their body and pushing it to the limit, and then decide that, all right, well, this person wants to ask me this question and the world wants to know, so I have to answer. And I can't decide that based on where I'm at in life, outside of when you see me, outside of when I'm on the court, outside of when I have the ball in my hand, when I have the racket, whatever the fuck you want to call it, outside of when I have that, this is like, it doesn't matter. You get what I'm saying? Like, how I feel when I come here and when I leave from here, no matter how that's affecting me, I have to get on the stage. And at the end of the day, we're talking about athletes. They're paid to be sports. You know what I mean? They're paid to do the sports part. They get the endorsements, they get this, they get that, like, whatever. But, like, when somebody says to you, like, hey, like, not right now, like, I just need a minute, why are you not respecting that? If you told your boss or told somebody that at your job that you just needed a minute, would you not want that respected?
Yeah, but
And this is their job.
Hold on,
and we look
man.
at it different. I'm going to let you go. But, like, we look at it different, and a lot of people look at it different because they're on a big stage, because they're in front of a camera, because they make more than the people who watch them on fucking TV. So it's like, we look at them, it's like, yo, you make $10 million a year, like, just fucking sit in front of the camera. Okay. It's easy for you to say. It's easy for us to sit where we're sitting and experience the thing that we experience and be like, yo, if I had 10 mil, like, I'd just sit there and deal with it until you get there. And these people weren't always there. And you're sitting there and somebody's telling you, hey, right now, even though your auntie just passed away, and she might have been the auntie that taught you how to drive, and that might have been something that you guys shared together. That's all well and good. Right now, we need you to talk about how you fucked up on that last pass and cost everyone the game. That's like borderline inhumane.
how is it inhumane, nigga? You just fucking play the game, bro. That's what we're here to talk to you about. We're not here to talk about your personal life and your family shit. I'm sorry that it happened, but shit, you stunk it the fuck up out there. Like, you're a fucking professional. You signed up for this shit. You knew, like, life wasn't gonna be on pause once you started this game. Like, what are you talking about?
100%. But when this person expresses you, it's like, yo, like, I can't, you know, I was giving it my all.
Smell like bitch in here.
Because, yo, imagine that. Imagine that.
Nah, yo, because let me speak to it.
Go ahead.
Let me speak to it, because as an athlete, as somebody who has gone through the rigmarole and the fucking dedication it takes to strive to be great, I do understand. I do understand how sometimes you do have your days. But when we're talking about these people who are at the top level, the people who have achieved the greatness and all this other shit, nobody wants to talk about the positive perks. Nobody wants to talk about the good trade-offs. We want to highlight the one thing, like, oh, damn, I'm having a bad day. I don't want to talk to nobody and shit. It's like, all right, you leave this bum-ass press conference, and then at that, you're about to go live lavishly, live in some riches, and live comfortably.
But that feeds to what I was saying, though.
As somebody who doesn't have anything and shit, it's just like, all right, let's talk about, like, I think it was LeBron James, or was it Floyd Mayweather? Both of them actually spoke to this. It's just like, all right, you can be upset and feel some type of way about me or whatever, but at the end of the day, I'm going to go home.
That was Bron.
Bron said that shit. And Floyd Mayweather
Floyd might have said the same thing. Yeah.
Floyd said he's the greatest robber
you
of all time.
So it's just
crazy.
like, we can talk about all the negative things that the athletes are doing and all of this, and we can talk about how they're having their bad days, but that shit is very momentary compared to like the rest of their life, bruh. It's a it's a moment in time.
So because they experience life
I'm not
in a different way.
But I'm just saying, like, we only talk about that one little bad moment of talking to the press versus everything else.
Right, because we spend a whole lot of time talking about the positive moments, the sound bites, the viral moments, the fucking the gifs, the fucking the videos,
even Kyrie. Everything that he does is put on the front page.
Yeah. So it's just like in any sense of the world.
What they got to do with Kyrie though?
It's essentially
like why should it affect Kyrie? If for example, we out here potting. It's a sport to us. Yeah. If somebody is out here kicking our back and saying like, yo, they trash, blah 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 blah, what that got to do with us over here, bro? We still gonna come here and pod and do whatever the fuck we gotta do, talk about whatever we gotta talk about like it's not happening.
But if somebody
that should affect me?
If one of us got up here and said, hey, we're having a rough day because somebody we know like had some we dealt with some ridiculous shit, and it was like, hey, and Vaughn was over there like, yo, I know you're going through some shit, and like, I know you lost somebody, like, but I really need you to focus on looking directly into the camera for a second so I can get my lens straight. And that shit was bothering me, I know you niggas would be like, yo, what the fuck? And that's what these people are going through. Is it not? What's different? Because they make X amount of dollars. And that's why I said it's about the dollar signs. It's about the fact that we don't live life the same way.
Dollar sign.
It isn't, though, because I listened to what you said, and it was like, yo, I'm sitting here, and it's like, yo, they're about to go after they get out of this press conference, and they're about to live life this different way. Those are the words that you said. So it's like, it's about the fact that their life is
like,
different.
It's different perks, and it's more shit that comes to that shit.
Perks has nothing to do with mental health at all. Perks have absolutely nothing to do. The fact that I'm sponsored by Gillette or I'm sponsored by Nike, that shit is not going to cure depression. Is being sponsored by Nike going to cure depression?
I'm not saying that it's a cure. I'm not saying, that's not what I'm saying at all.
So if I'm depressed and I don't want to talk about some shit, but like I have to because Nike said so, I'm wrong?
To totally ignore the perks of having access to other shit and acting like that doesn't affect your mental health, bro, come on, let's be real. Would you rather cry in a Ferrari or would you cry in a fucking Honda?
I would much rather cry in a fucking Ferrari. However,
so what are you talking about then?
We're talking about crying in a Ferrari, and you're talking about somebody deciding that, like, yo, right now I cannot mentally deal with this based on where I'm at.
Or a Maybach?
Yeah, that was really crazy.
That's all. I'm not saying. I'm
Well,
not
it's
saying.
easy to
I
say
keep
that
saying
shit.
That I'm not justifying it, bro. All
Okay.
I'm saying is,
From where we're sitting,
it's not even from where we're sitting, bro. Just let me finish. Some of these athletes, and I'm not talking about Naomi Osaka, I'm just talking in general. Her, I can understand because she comes under a lot of pressure with many different things because her being biracial and all this other stuff. So I get it. Her being a woman, I understand her. But a lot of these other athletes, it's just like, all right, yeah, you having your bad day and shit. Bro, you have access to go talk to somebody about your bad day. You do. So it's just like, yo, shut the fuck up and stop crying to me about what the fuck happened at your job today. Like, this is what you signed up for. You don't cry when you getting that $1 million paycheck, my nigga. You don't cry when you getting recognized and hailed and loved in the streets. But you want to cry when you got somebody like Michael Rappaport talking about your game. Like, shut the fuck up. Shut up.
I mean, I'm sure a homeless person would say that about us when we complain about things at work, and they sit here and look about the fact like, hey, I live in a cardboard fucking box, and you live in an apartment with your life that you complain about.
And I stopped complaining about my apartment. Like, you know what, bro? You right. Because you out here in the fucking cold, and I'm out here with 4 walls, and it's warm in here. You right. I'm going to stop complaining, because it could be fucking worse.
I'm going to hand that nigga 20 and tell him to mind his business.
And then to even speak to that, to have the access to give a nigga 20 and tell him to mind his business. You know what that speaks to, bro?
Privilege.
That's what and that's what I'm talking about.
Are we white?
Nah.
Yeah, but I refuse to look at him right now. I'm not going to. I can't look.
A blood vessel just almost popped in my forehead. Like, that's some. Are we white? How audacity, the unmitigated gall. Like, what's wrong with you? Don't ever ask me no nut shit like that again.
This nigga vein in his forehead is out right now. He's mad. He's hot about that.
That nigga almost flipped the check again.
What?
Anyway.
Speaking of flipping checks, Julio Jones is no longer an Atlanta Falcon.
I don't know what they got to do with flipping checks, but
we flipped that nigga's contract. We don't have to pay that nigga anymore. Shout out to Julio. You've been you're my favorite player on the team.
I think the camera on a Julio jersey. I don't know if the camera's
Always.
picking it up.
You can see it. I'm going to move away so you can see it. Shout out to Julio Jones. He's a franchise best receiver. He's my favorite player as long as he's been in the league. Wish this nigga all the best. But we don't have to pay this nigga anymore. We are flipping checks.
I don't watch football, so I'm not aware.
Right. You're not supporting it. So I'll talk to Bert a little bit. He watched a little bit.
What's up?
Fuck me over here, right? Like,
I mean, not really. You know, you said you don't want, you know what I'm saying? You don't support football.
Nah.
So I don't want to talk. I don't want to.
Yeah, I shouldn't either, but
you know,
it's another conversation for another day.
I don't want to know Naomi Osaka you right now. Anyway, nah, man, he's not on the team anymore. You know, this has been kind of like a big, you know, throughout the football offseason, if you will, a huge. Is Julio going to be a Falcon? Is he not going to be a Falcon? It sucks.
I mean, Shannon Sharp is an op, though.
Fuck Shannon Sharp.
How the way he did it.
Yeah, that was
fuck
grimy.
Shannon Sharp.
That
was crazy, bro.
And then it came out today that Julio said that he didn't know that he was on TV.
I felt like he did it when I heard it. Like when I saw
because it was just
clip,
like a call, and it's like, haha, oh, what's up, like that.
Yeah,
like,
it was, yo.
That's how it is.
Like, nah, fuck out of there. I'm about to get up out of there. Like, yo, he could have literally went off like, yo, fuck this nigga, fuck that, yo, fuck all those people, and that shit would have been live on the air. Shannon Sharp did not once be like, hey, Julio, we got you on Undisputed, da 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 da.
But my thing is, when I did come in here, I did tell everybody, if you see that the time that Shannon Sharp was calling, you probably could see like, oh, this nigga is live on TV right now.
Not if you're in a different time zone.
That's facts.
If that nigga's in LA recording, where I'm pretty sure they record, and Julio's
they
in
up at
Atlanta,
like 7 in the morning, they start, I believe.
7 in the morning in LA.
Yeah.
Right. So that's what 10 a.m. in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And that's just assuming Julio's in Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
And niggas is just like, what are you doing at 10 a.m.?
I'm at work.
If I call you at 10 a.m., you gonna think we on the air?
Nigga, I'm at work.
Wait, they wouldn't be recording at that time.
Yeah. It's like, yo, Shannon Sharp don't come on till this time.
They would be recording earlier,
Bro.
because if it's coming on, like, what time? Like, that should be coming on?
I don't know.
On the
what
East
that's
Coast?
for. I don't know when that comes on.
Either way, the fact that, like, it just kind of shows how, like, some of the players,
It was grimy nonetheless.
they have no journalistic professionalism. Not any at all. Like a Skip Bayless, even like a Stephen A. Smith, like some of these people who actually went to school for this or know certain journalism, like techniques, like you respect, you give how to like give people knowledge of the circumstances without saying that this is what's going on, without being like, hey man, just don't say anything crazy because you're on the air. Like if I call you, it's like, hey man, lie. I'm like, hey man, I'm doing this. And you know, if I need you to say something ridiculous, you know exactly what I need to say. That's what Shannon Sharp should have done. He should have been a real nigga, and he's not.
Jamás, amigos.
All that backwoods and Hennessy and all that bullshit.
Informative.
Very much so.
Coon and
The
buffooning.
nigga literally wasn't even rolling no weed up. Nigga just opened the pack of backwoods, put a goat helmet on, and just put a backwood in his mouth.
Yeah, who just smokes back?
Nobody smokes backwoods like a whole backwood.
Like the only
If you
cigar,
niggas are smoking backwoods and watching this podcast, delete all of it off of your phone.
The only cigars that I know that people smoke on occasion, like actually smoke, are Black and Milds. I never seen somebody just
Shout out to Shiesty.
Black and Mild. Yeah, we're our very own Mild. Shout out to Oh yeah, so we got Black and Milds and Capones. That's about it. I've never seen nobody just smoke a Philly. I've never seen nobody just smoke a Dutch. I've never seen nobody just smoke.
Yo, I have.
The Swisher.
I've seen a nigga
Never seen
smoke.
nobody just smoke a Swisher.
I've seen a nigga smoke a Dutch.
You just smoke the Dutch. Just pull out the
All
packages.
right, yo, real quick, yo.
All right. I haven't really
so
hear this.
yo, all right. So I was in culinary school, right? I went to the restaurant school when I was in college in Philly.
All right. That's where you go wrong.
So, and, all right,
Shout out
so
to Philly. Shout out to all my
shout out to Philly because
Shout
this
out
shit
to
about to
Philly.
get crazy. So
That's criminal activity.
I was the first week of school. I was probably like I brought like a half with me to school because I was like I don't know anywhere in Philly. I don't know any weed man. So I'm like I don't want to. I'm not trying to be risky. I'm trying to be figuring this shit out. So we all kind of do like the preschool activities, like we all moved in activities. So everyone's like, oh, like you guys smoke, da 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 da. So everyone was kind of like excited. We're all in culinary school. Everyone wants to be a chef. Woohoo. So it's me, my nigga Steve. Shout out to Steve.
Yeah, Lucis Chef.
Shout out Lucis Chef, all the
guy.
Philly guys. We're walking down the street, right? So I rolled the blunt. I rolled a couple blunts. Now, mind you, already shit's wrong because it's like 9 heads on 2 blunts, right? We all know smokers etiquette. That's my face, right? Right? But at the end of the day, it's like, yo, I rolled 2 blunts. They wasn't even super husky.
2 blunts.
9 heads on 2
I would have
blunts.
slapped your white ass.
Yo. But niggas was happy, right? So we're walking down the street, niggas is smoking. And like in Philly's weed was decriminalized. So it's like the police aren't gonna bother you. But it's like, hey, if somebody's like, hey, put that out, you kind of just kind of like that. Like, all right, don't do it. You get a parking ticket, basically. Walking down the street, I noticed a tobacco smell, right? So this is Russian kid, he's adopted, his name's Artie, right? I'm not gonna say shout out to Artie because Artie was wild. Artie.
What type of wild?
He was not like wild, like crazy. It's just not somebody just want to just be like, ooh, shout out to Artie. He's part of the brand. No. Like Artie was like weird. He wasn't like a predator or nothing like that, but he definitely like liked women who were, you know, low self-esteem. Like he definitely like people who were in weird situations. Like he was one of them kind of guys. So anyway, weird niggas who are watching this shit cut it off. So we're smoking or whatever. Everyone's passing the blunts around. At this time, I was in my very bad smoker life. I was smoking Bluntvilles.
What's wrong with Bluntvilles?
Cancer paper. So smoking the Bluntvilles, rolling good blunts, whatever. Artie pulls out a Dutch, right? So like at the time we've been walking, we've been smoking. He was like, yo, like I got these cigars, right? And he's like, you know, like my dad, he's like really into cigars, yada, yada, yada. Like I really, really want to celebrate. And I bought some cigars. So I'm like, yo, I'm thinking like, he got some shit from Dominican Republic. Like we're at culinary school. So I'm expecting everyone to be about, of a certain caliber.
Nigga got some Dominican Dutches?
Yo, yo, the nigga, he was like, yo, like I got a couple cigars. So again, we're walking. Nigga pulls out a Palmer Dutch. Now all of my niggas who smoke weed and
I've
smoke
smoked
Dutches.
so many Palmer Dutches,
Bro.
bro. Like,
He pulls out a Palmer Dutch. Now I'm thinking, bro's gonna roll some weed. Bro does not clip it. Bert, you smoke cigars.
Yes, I do.
You know that, you want to control the volume and how the smoke's going to come out. You want to clip it.
Yeah, it's either
Right.
you clip it or you poke a hole.
Bro did not clip it. Bro took his front 2 teeth and bit into a Dutch Master.
that's some savage shit,
He
bro.
bit into the Dutch Master like it was a regular cigar and took a torch lighter and lit it. So at least he had the right lighter, right?
Jamás, amigo.
Bit the fucking Dutch. And was like really, really smoking it.
Pause.
Wow, word. Really, really smoking the Dutch, bro. Like I'm talking about going like, and then he tried to pass it. So bro started trying to cipher Dutch.
Nah, we gotta fight, bro. What you doing? What you doing, yo?
So mind you, it's 2 blunts in the
Wait.
cipher.
Because cigar etiquette, motherfuckers know. Like when you smoke a cigar, my nigga, right? It's like your saliva is just all on the cigar, man.
You are biting the fucking cigar.
Like, so like
Nasty.
my man's passed you like germs, my nigga. Like,
Bro passed you bacteria and saliva.
Nigga
He
passed
bit
you
into the
COVID.
cigar and was smoking, and he was like, yo, you gotta try it. And I said, bro, is that a Dutch? And I looked at it, and bro was smoking it with such conviction. He's like, bro, they had different flavors. He's like, I got a white grape one, and white grape Dutches are nasty. And you like, I don't know, you probably haven't smoked one. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. No. Them shits at this fucking silver pack. You niggas who smoke them are nasty. Them shits are horrible. Nigga said, I got a white grape one. I got a vanilla one because it seemed like it was the regular one. And I got a pack.
He said I got the vanilla one.
Bro,
like
so the blue vanilla, the silver one, and I think the other one was like green because he bought like a game. So not only was he smoking Dutch Masters like regular, he was smoking game Dutches.
Why were you with this individual? It
Bro,
sounds
because,
very.
bro, literally,
Yo, he sound like he shoot shit. Like,
yo, he shoot shit.
see?
He definitely, so we
Beat
used to
him
joke
on.
around. We used to joke around about Artie and say that Artie was a Russian spy because this nigga was adopted from Russia. Like, nobody adopts kids from Russia. He was adopted from Russia. He had two fucking, strange ass parents. He sent this nigga to culinary school. Nigga couldn't cook a lick. But he also bit Dutch Masters. Moral of the story is don't hang around people like Artie.
In Philly.
So y'all had some Russian transplant out here biting Dutch Masters.
Bro. The Dutch Master, bro.
Why like all like
Dutch Master.
Russian like things that they put in like movies be wild. Like they just be
Because Russia is cold and tough.
like even if you take Khabib, like this nigga was wrestling bears and shit. Like why?
I saw this video of.
Help the bear.
I saw this.
Oh, definitely.
Hamas,
I seen that video. Yeah, she pushed the shit out of that bear.
Yo, she pushed the fuck out of that pig.
Bear to see five dogs.
You saving your dogs? You saving your dog?
I might have to.
Hey, Lenny, you saving lady from a bear?
Yeah.
You going Jersey dance on a bear? This nigga Lenny gonna be like, lady, come on. Try to save lady. Just
Nigga gonna be dodging shots. God damn.
Oh my god, yo.
yo.
What is wrong with you niggas?
Now front, back.
Let me tell you something. Caesar is gone.
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't never had a dog. But
Caesar ain't never gonna hit a shit, but that nigga is gone.
I won't have a dog that day for bears.
Yeah, that nigga is salmon that day.
Oh, sure you
What is
motherfucking
you
go.
talking about? Him and his drooling meat. Anyway, I hope Caesar's good.
What made you go with that verse?
Oh.
Yeah, you be wilding sometimes, bro.
Oh, like since we talking about wild shit, right? So it's a dolphin video that has been put on the topic list.
We're gonna talk about the elephant video too.
Talk about the elephant.
All right, let's. I don't know which is. I actually know the dolphin shit is worse. So let me just briefly tell the listeners real quick. And I need both of y'all to just shut up for 2 seconds so I can get the story off real quick.
Oh,
So
hey,
boom.
I'm about to
Shout out to Casamigos.
This nigga.
shout out to Light because he put this out.
That's what at King Light.
Yeah, at Mr. King Light.
Before we get there, with Bert, right? So we in the chat, we talking about the whole Julio Jones thing, and then out of nowhere,
Finally, we ended up.
My bad.
you on a Bluetooth, bro? They can hear this.
My bad. I ain't know. I was
Anyway.
Your stupid ass.
Shut the fuck up.
We talking about
About
Julio
5 years old. Controversial or harmful.
Yo, this shit
Still
max.
doing it.
Yo, this shit max.
I wish I could hear what I hear in my headphones. Like every time I start talking, Bert start pressing play and start like.
Nah,
Bro, close the app.
No,
It's a white man
It's
talking
up
in my
there. It's
ears,
up there
like-
right now. Like, because I'm at
Was
the
it
part.
Dolphin
I'm like,
video?
Yes.
All right, word.
I was pulling it up. That's why.
All right, so we talking about Julio Jones. Don't press play.
I'm fried.
We talking about Julio Jones, right?
I'm fried. I'm just let y'all know.
Per usual, Bert is fried. Out of nowhere,
You niggas have been watching. You know what he looks like.
out of nowhere, Bert just sends a text like, "Yo, elephants is wild." So I'm just so confused because we talking about Julio Jones and there's no football team called the Elephants. None of that shit. So I'm like, what the fuck is Bert talking about? I'm like, you know what? Bert just high. I mean, it is what it is. 2 seconds later, he sends in.
No. Shake said, what? So I was like, all right, I'm just in it.
Shake replies and like, yo, what? And then 2 seconds later, Bert sends a video, lobs it into the chat, of an elephant just walking. Now, to the listeners and the viewers who are not seeing this video and don't know what video of what elephant I'm talking about, there's a video of an elephant just walking and pause, but...
Trigger warning.
Yeah, trigger warning.
The meat was dragging on the floor. The meat was dragging balls like Goku.
What made you go with that verse?
Shout out to Arsenal the Rebel. We used to talk about this nigga before we talked about it.
All right. Like I was trying to say, so the elephant's penis was dangling and shit, and it was very noticeable.
Yo, it was in meat. Yo, I thought this shit was a person, dog. I thought the elephant was walking with a person stuck in the coochie, and it was his meat. I'm fucking wild. Back.
Like to the viewers and shit, you feel me? Like the shit was just like, look
Jamás, amigos.
Nah, Lil Uzi rolling shoulders.
Yeah, that shit was just. You know what I mean?
Hold on.
So I'm in the chat like
Lil Uzi meat roll.
Hold up. All right, Shake, relax.
What made you go with that verse?
Shout out Casamigos.
I'm in the group chat like, yo, this nigga Bert is bugging. Like, what you mean? You talking about elephants is wild.
But I'll explain to you what happened. I was on FaceTime at the time. The person I was on FaceTime with had sent it. Like they had said it, and then I was like, "What?"
This nigga on FaceTime talking about elephant meat.
Shorty sent elephant meat.
Nah,
to
I was on FaceTime with a woman, and she was like, "Yo, like this shit is crazy." Like I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
That make it better because you was on FaceTime with a woman.
She sent bro the tusk.
Yo, but I was on FaceTime while I was in a group chat with y'all too.
Okay.
So when I clicked over, I was
Justify it.
"Yo," I went back. I'm like, "Yo, like elephants are wild, bro."
Elephants are wild. And he sent it to us. Nigga said, I seen this meat. You have to too.
Yeah.
Hold on. What a bad friend. I played Earl Sweatshirt. This nigga showed us meat.
Yeah, but my dad
really,
died.
Who's
My
really
dad died. And you played that. Come on.
I didn't show you a dick.
No.
He didn't show him. Yeah, he didn't show you a dick, bro. I mean,
nah, but that's like bad. Like, come on.
And nigga said, hey guys, Shorty sent me this and this is crazy. You must see this dick
like,
too.
yo, gravity is fucking crazy, yo, because, pause, no homo, yo. Like, my bad, let me not say homo. Delete that. But, motherfucking pause. But the way how that shit was just, it's just like, damn.
Yo, like, you put Mick Jenkins behind the elephant walking. I'm just with my niggas hanging. I'm fucking wildin'. Yo.
All right, get to the other part. Get to the other shit we talking about, man, because we running out of time.
Oh, shit. All right, this fucking dolphin video that fucking Light posted up on fucking Twitter and shit.
And what's the name of the video on YouTube so the viewers can find it?
It's The Dolphin Lover, The Real Life, Shape of Water.
And I don't know if y'all seen The Shape of Water, but niggas fell in love with like some type of like mermaid type thing or some shit. I don't know. But
yeah.
Go ahead, Bert.
So
walk us into this.
This guy is kind of like in love with dolphins and animals.
Don't start your shit, Shake. I'm trying to keep my headphones on and stay on the pod, bro. Just let him finish.
They already strapped in. Anyway.
So, well, basically, it started when he was basically like, it's a trigger warning. Like, he was sexually abused as a kid.
Nigger warning.
You ain't wait for the trigger warning. You ain't even go press the button.
Nigger warning.
Trigger warning.
Yeah, there we go. Well, bro was being...
After they've been triggered. But
yeah, like being sexually abused. So, he started... He noticed that he was weird when he was like 5, right? So, 5, he was watching a movie. Stain got hard. This is what he says in the YouTube video. I'm like, okay, all right. And he goes further, and then he was like, he started having sex with the family dog. I'm like,
was it a Labrador?
Nah, it was like some type of like poodle.
Yeah, it was a
shit.
poodle.
Not that it matters,
I
because
don't even think it was a poodle. It was some
dog
type of,
coochie
like-
is dog coochie. But anyway,
I'm gonna just keep going. So
Yeah,
Yes.
him. That's him, bro.
that nigga.
mind
Ivan just pulled up the video.
yes, mind you, he's white. So
Well,
If you didn't already know,
because people gonna ask like, who?
out
Wait,
here
what are you
putting
talking
his,
about?
I mean,
So-
dogs and shit.
was
Basically,
one of them.
he became.
Yeah,
he went to Florida.
wait. He putting his wiener in dogs.
All right, all right. But
the Glizzy Navigator.
What made you go with that verse?
Oh God, bro.
all right, so
Go ahead, Bert. Go ahead.
so the son becomes a dolphin instructor. Goes down to Florida. He notices like the dolphin is very like
It's like some
interacting with him.
amusement park, and they just got a random fucking dolphin, like
Yeah, like
that does tricks and
Her
shit.
name is Dolly.
Dolly the dolphin.
Dolly the dolphin. So what I'm about to play for you guys, I have no words for it. So
Than interracial sex is today.
this chapter is called.
I successfully made love with Dolly the last visit to the park that I made. The park had been closed down. The property had been sold off. The whole thing was going to be developed into a housing complex. All the dolphins had
Now he broke into the facility.
Bro was giving her that Dalai Lama.
Hold on.
been shipped out except for Dolly and one male dolphin. They were in a pool together. I went down to the park that day without any real idea whether I was going to be able to make love to her or not.
Hold on.
But just hoping that that would happen. We started a very long courtship that lasted about half an hour. Frankly, it was a little difficult to make love with her. There's no backstop in the water. It's a frictionless environment. She was very cooperative.
Hold on.
She was very gentle. She was enormously erotic. We played games. We had to try several different positions before we found one that worked, which was her floating horizontal in the water and me being vertical, coming into her from the side that way.
Bro was fucking a dolphin.
And
like
that seemed to work a whole lot better because I could hold onto her back with one hand and hold and guide my penis with the other hand so it didn't slip out of her.
Hold on.
Because of the fact that they live in the water, the female dolphins' internal genitalia is a little more complicated than a woman's. They have some.
Now,
Nigga said the inside of the coochie.
wait. Now, this nigga explained how many holes it is in the dolphin's coochie.
Bro
Like,
didn't even get to the blowhole.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
so okay. So we're gonna keep going.
Waterproofing features in there that you might describe as valves almost. As we started making love, I felt this just intense sense of merging with her on every level.
Jamás, amigo.
Emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually.
She put it on.
It's really like we stopped being two individual creatures
Bro, that fin.
and became one creature that was making love with itself. I've never
All right,
experienced
cut it off.
such.
Oh, Will, you know what?
Game is played.
I just hit that stain funny throat.
No, we didn't even get to the
No,
part.
bro, there's no need to get to the part.
the part where the dolphin shouts.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my
Going.
God. It
Yeah.
gets worse.
Yeah, it gets
Nah,
worse.
keep
It gets
going.
worse.
It
Like
gets
he's in
worse.
love with this dolphin.
Intense intimacy
Dolphin broke his heart.
with anyone. It felt transcendental. It felt cosmic.
It felt cosmic.
As
Hold on.
I climaxed, Dolly
Bro,
groaned.
nutted in the dolphin.
She made a series of 3 groans in a rising cadence, and that led me to believe that she had also experienced an orgasm.
All right, wait, hold on.
All right,
Hold on, wait,
let's
time out. Dolphins
It's
are
like
said
this
to
is
be-
light fault. This is
Dol-
light fault that you gotta listen to this.
Dolphins
to
are
Mr.
said to
Light
be
on
some
that.
of the smartest beings in the world.
Okay.
I said this shit a few episodes ago. Run it back. I said that dolphins are way more intelligent than humans, bro.
And bro made a dolphin nut.
Yes. Yes.
So this has been week 12 of the end of regulation.
No,
podcast.
no, not yet. Nah, not like that. You're not leaving, not so soon. Not like that. Check
Bro.
this out. Listeners,
Yo.
For everybody who just heard. So basically,
a orcagasm.
Can you just shut up for two? Just shut up.
That's the fucking episode name.
Just shut up. God damn it, bro. Just shut the fuck up. All right, just shut up, bro. So basically, dude fell in love with a dolphin and was able to swim. I can't swim. So the fact that he did this blew my fucking mind. I was disgusted at the same time. One, bestiality, period, is nasty because you only should be having sex with other humans. But he was able to stay afloat, stick his dick in a multi-valve-like vagina with interlocking air mechanisms.
Elo's impressed.
I'm fucking impressed because, one, how the fuck you keep a boner in this cold-ass water?
Bro,
and it's a dolphin. There ain't no titties, no ass, no nothing. And you just horny?
Drowned in the coochie and swam to a fin.
You know what? This has been episode 12.
Episode 12, End of Regulation Podcast. We fucking back. It's been week 12. We all gave you niggas a week off. We back.
Make sure I get that motherfucking lover's patience. Let me tell you one thing, though.
Zig, take us out.
I don't need no motivation. Trying to change my situation. Make a lane away from niggas. Hit a fadeaway on niggas. I don't get no explanations. I don't need no validation. I don't see no competition. I don't need no phony bitches. I don't fuck with opposition. Kill them all with preparation. Mix the flow with education. Smoke the whole of medication. Get these hoes above my face. If you ain't adding to my space, then you a cancer to my greatness. Yeah, bitch.